Oh, I forgot to put in my, let's see. Oops. I'm putting my green screen here. Let's see, where is it? Let's see, put in the likes. Oh. Just to keep the conversation focused a little. I'm gonna put in my usual background. Otherwise things get a little off topic here. Hello. Here we go. Yes, there we go. Ooh, that's really close. Hold on. Walking, hello, hi. Walking for 35 likes. Ah, okay. I was just trying to, hope you're doing well. Front garden, I'm front garden home. I enjoy cooking as well as growing my own food and encourage everyone to get outside. So that's what my channel's about. Really positive. Hope to be also some happy and content for those who join. Let's see. I'm gonna mod. I'm back, you guys. Hello. Hi, Richard. I'm doing well today. I'm doing well today. Thank you. Happy Monday. You've managed to grow cucumbers, which seem. Okay, I'm excited for you, Richard. How exciting. Richard, what part of the US are you in? Remind me. I'm just gonna switch my background real quick so everybody can see it. I'm supposed to be walking for likes here. It's really, I'm kind of kicking myself because it's finally cooler. I mean, just by a smidge though. And I wish I had started stuff in the heat of summer, but you know, it's just so brutally hot. Doesn't make you want to plant anything because it's just like 100 degrees. Now it's 90 degrees. It's better, but not. Let's see. Okay. Oh, not this one. Hi everyone. Ooh, I meant to put 35, but anyway, that's okay. Hope you guys are doing well. I always like to put up this back thing. It's a green screen, but if I took it away, it would look exactly the same. I'm going to be walking here. And, oh, let's see. What have you guys said? You're from the UK. Oh, okay. That's right, Richard. Okay, awesome. Hello, hello. I'm walking. It should be 35 likes, but that's fine. Whichever likes it is. And I'm here. I enjoy growing, cooking, getting outside. I'm so excited for you, Richard. I wish I had planted my cucumbers a couple weeks ago because then I might be getting stuff now, or it might be at least bigger now. Well, that's not entirely true. I do have a cucumber growing, so hopefully I'll get something before the freezing temps come around here in North Texas. Hello, hello. I'm walking here. This is part of my get outside aspect of my channel where I talk about getting outside. Specifically, that means like rollerblading every day, getting in daily movement, getting in your vitamin D. Richard, how is it right now in the UK? Is there ever a sunny part of the UK season? Would that be summer? Thank you for the like, Richard. I'm walking. My channel talks about growing food, cooking, and getting outside. Cooking specifically around any garden to table, but also general cooking as well, including a little bit of Asian because I am Asian American. I'm gonna be walking. My cucumbers are about yay big right now, Richard. And they require a lot of watering, and it's been more than a week of no rain. And it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any rain either. You used homemade compost like eggshells. Nice! Very nice, Richard. How awesome. I love it. I love it when people do their own compost because I do it as well. And I think it's the most wholesome thing. You take whatever your kitchen scraps are. You could add cardboard if you want. I don't, just because I have access to leaf litter and just stuff that's dried out from the season. So I use that instead. But it is absolutely amazing to see everything come full circle from like food to go back into your soil and then for you to use that soil and grow new things. Super exciting. I mean, cucumbers are very large. Ah, how exciting, Richard. If you had a channel, I'd love to oogle at them and see. Hi everyone, I'm walking here, walking until 40 likes. On my channel, we talk about growing food, cooking, so that includes garden to table mostly, as well as general Asian food, and of course getting outside. That's where this walking comes into play. Hello, Tobias. Can you say hi, Diana? Hi, Diana. Toblas Gomez. Hi, Diana. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Yeah, so we're walking here, walking for 40 likes. If you guys could like it, that would be much appreciated. So whichever, either we meet 40 likes or I wrap up in 12 minutes, or in 42 minutes. I'm so excited for you, Richard, though, but your cucumbers, man, so excited. It is so awesome to like see other people grow things and then to actually see you guys like enjoy it or eat it. I can only imagine the joy. I personally want to grow more. It's addictive. It's like now that I've started, I want to grow more. Let's see, in the spring I started pumpkins, and I kind of wish I had done that again in summer. I think in my head I was thinking, I've already got these pumpkin ones, I'm just going to try and keep them alive. Well, guess what? I was not able to keep them alive. I think they just reached old age, if you will, for pumpkins, and they died. So it's okay. We live and we learn, and now I am just planting a whole bunch of seedlings because who knows, frost is going to come, but I'm going to plant it all anyway. I do have a scrappy greenhouse situation that I plan to set up. So I'm really hopeful. I'm really hopeful for this winter. And about being able to grow stuff in my little greenhouse despite it being freezing cold outside. Let's see, Richard, you're saying next year I'll be growing potatoes, cabbage leeks, marrow? Do you mean yarrow, the flower? And strawberries. Yay! Yay, how exciting. I'm just trying to keep my strawberries alive right now. I originally killed off some that I got in the spring because I had transplanted them from the backyard to the front yard. I thought it was overcast and there'd be enough days, but no, it was just too harsh of a transition, so they all passed. But my dad gave me 3 more that they're just hanging in, and I'm just going to try and keep them alive through this greenhouse situation that I have in summer, so that come next spring, I'll be able to hopefully have some strawberries. I got to figure out my irrigation system though. It's tough. I have a sprinkler system, but you know how sprinklers are. You don't really want those in the garden. I would prefer something underground, but I haven't fully figured that out yet. I just know my sprinkler system's broken and it's leaking in this one area, so maybe this would be the opportunity to fix it. Marrow, it's like a pumpkin. Oh, how cute, Richard. Okay, I'm gonna go look up marrow. How awesome. And then, Richard, are you on like a patio? What is your situation like? Or do you have like an allotment? Hi, thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. I see them happening. Thank you. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions or comments. Like I say, I enjoy growing my own food. Some of the things that I'm growing right now are Chinese eggplant. I'm really excited to see those come through. Unlike the traditional Black Beauty eggplant, they're thinner. I don't have any on hand right now, but I will be harvesting some soon and can't wait to show you guys what I do with them. The first one that I harvested, I do have a video on it, and and we ended up using it as a topping for pizza. So I sliced it and I put it as toppings for pizza that we ate the other day. Thank you for the likes. I see them going up. How exciting. So I had Chinese eggplant. What else have I got? I used to have pumpkins, and I wish so badly that I had started another round of pumpkins, but I didn't. That's okay. Next year. Right now, I did have butternut squash from store-bought that I collected the seeds for, and I'm trying to plant those again. It's already October here, and we get frost in about a month and a half. But maybe I'll be able to keep it alive in this greenhouse situation that I have planned. Again, I'm going to have limited space in there, though. Let's see. Richard, what do you say? You have a big garden. Ah, okay. Ah, lovely, Richard. That's lovely. That's lovely. I'm walking here. What else can I, oh, I don't have anything. I don't know. This might be fun, but these are just some of the things that I've grown. These are some black-eyed peas or cowpeas that I've grown. They're dried now, so you can hear it like this, the rustle. And then inside are the seeds, or the beans, if you will, that I then, see, they're like black-eyed peas. Oh, can you see? Black-eyed peas. Anyway, so these I've yet to like shell up and put aside. But those are some black-eyed peas I grew. I've grown over a little over 300 pounds of food now. That's counting everything from my winter harvest. So that includes all the onions and the garlic that I grew. And also like I had pumpkins. Every time I say pumpkins, I'm like, I wish I had planted more, but that's okay. Next year. Pumpkins, so many of them, like 40 of them. They used to fill this counter over here. What do I have here? Nothing right now. Okay. Oh, I have this cantaloupe that is in my picture, but this one, so this is a green screen, and the only reason I have it because I want to show this banner here. But this cantaloupe, sadly, I neglected it and forgot about it, and it went bad on my counter. I don't know. These kind of losses are real. Like you grow your own food, you spend so much time on it, and then it happens. You forget about it and forget to eat it, and then it goes bad. Oh well. Richard, does that happen to you? You spend a lot of time gardening, growing these things, and then suddenly, either out of neglect or life gets busy, you forget about it, and then it goes bad. You've tried, let's see, Richard, you're saying, I've tried growing green beans, but the outcome was terrible. Oh no. By terrible, Richard, I'm going to go ahead and add you as a moderator just in case it gets busy in here. But what do you mean by the outcome was terrible? Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Did they not grow well? What was it? Did they not grow well? I'm walking. Hi, Jackie. Good morning. Just walking here. Jackie, did you start anything? Are you growing pumpkins, Jackie? I am so sad. I had a bunch of pumpkins early in the season. I did a bunch of videos back in like July. and now I have no pumpkins because I didn't plant another round. So now I know that for next year I need to plant another round. I think I got really confident that my vine was somehow going to make it. Darn, I'm kicking myself. I do love pumpkins so much. I mean, they're just so cute, ornamental for Halloween, which I have none now of, unfortunately. But I am totally going to grow more next year. I'm going to grow more. I can't wait to, maybe I'll have to like do a seed exchange or something. I have a bunch of pie pumpkins and now I want like the Gerardelle pumpkins, the white ones, the big ones. I'm just not sure where I would grow it because all I've got is like a cattle panel trellis and those are not very robust. Oh, the soil wasn't up to standard, Richard. Okay. You think so? Well, in my experience, I often hear people growing beans to actually fix their soil. You know how beans are nitrogen fixing? They fix nitrogen into the soil. But I haven't had beans not grow. I have yet to hear that, I guess. Jackie, you're saying, I don't think they'll do much, but I have a ton of pumpkin sprouts that popped up yesterday. Okay, yay! Okay, Jackie, awesome. Yay, a ton of accidental pumpkin vines. You might, I mean, you guys don't get freezing temperatures, right? So maybe. And pumpkins, I remember, do grow better in cooler weather. Gosh, I'm so excited for next year already. Well, I am also excited about winter gardening, but it's just still so hot right now. And you guys may or may not know, but my thing is, when it comes to sprouting stuff is I don't like to keep it in the house. So I'm still trying to grow stuff outside. I usually just put it in a shaded area so the actual temperature of the sprouts is a little bit cooler. But I don't like to start seeds indoors. So it's always going to be a challenge, this weather thing. Hello. Hi everyone. I'm walking until 40 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. On my channel, I like to talk about growing food, cooking, some garden to table, as well as general cooking, and of course getting outside. So that includes walking, daily movement, vitamin D, snowboarding in the wintertime, my absolute favorite thing to do because I live in Texas and it's very flat out here and there's not a whole lot of mountainscapes. Hi, Erin. Good to see you. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. No worries, Erin. You join us when you can. We're so excited to have you here today, though. Strawberries are easy to grow. Richard, yeah, they are easy to grow in climates where there's lots of rainfall and decent sun. In Texas, it gets a little hot here. It gets pretty hot here. If you want to grow strawberries, have to have some sort of shade for them to grow under. So I see a lot of people grow them at the base of trees. But yeah, it gets pretty hot here. It's like 100 degrees here. The strawberries are literally just hanging on for dear life until fall comes in Texas. Let's see. We're expecting another snowy winter. Oh, really, Jackie? Okay, you're right. It has been a rather wet summer in general, so that might be why. My soul is kind of clay based, I think. Yeah, Richard. So is mine. So in Texas, the same as well. It's very clay based. Hello, everyone. If anyone's growing pumpkins, you should chime in. That's the one thing that I regret not starting again for fall. I wish I had started fall pumpkins. I have a lot of spring pumpkins that I grew and harvested back in July. But now we're in fall and I have nothing to show, even though it's fall. Oh, so sad. It's okay. Next year. Lol. Yes, it is. It really, Jackie, I mean, isn't that your experience? Like the strawberries are like literally like hanging in there. They're just like, please, please, summer pass. Raining here. Oh, love it. Is that a smile? Oh, that's a sad face. Oh, that's a sad face. You guys do get a bit more rain than usual. Maybe too much rain. I have that London Fog brand in my head. And that's where all the nice raincoats come from because you guys are so good with, or so familiar with that type of weather. Right, Jackie? There we go. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Yeah. That's the one thing we could use more of. Like we could, in Texas, we'll take some rain and you guys can take more sun. That'd be a perfect pair off. Let's see, Richard, you're saying, I also use chicken fertilizer. Oh, I'm so jealous. Richard, I'm so jealous. That's something that I want to do next spring. First, I got to clear out the backyard. That doesn't really grow a whole lot anyway. And then it's to add 4 chickens, hopefully, next year. And I want to add in the blue eggs and the green egg laying ones. That is my hope, to have backyard chickens. I think I do need to figure out a home situation though. I have to submit a permit of some sort that says, here's how I'm going to house my chickens. I got to do that first. So, let's see, Jackie, you're saying, oh my goodness, I found, yay, Jackie. Okay, you can also have chickens in your city too. How exciting. I think my city only started allowing it when COVID happened. So it's really weird because I walked into Kroger one day and I was like, there's chicken feed on the clearance sale. I was like, why would they have chicken feed? And then I was like, oh, I guess we're allowed to have chickens now. This was 2 years ago when I realized it. Anyway, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so Jackie, are you going to do that? Richard, you're saying it always rains in the UK. Yep. I think that's also why I could not live there. I would probably have seasonal, what is it? Seasonal SAD, seasonal blah depression. I'd probably struggle with that. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for liking. I'm walking here. Oh, Marco. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Marco, for the compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm walking here until, it should say 35 likes, but that's okay. I didn't fix my banner. And then we enjoy growing food as well as cooking, so some garden to table. And of course, getting outside. Right now, I'm clearly not outside, but it's a struggle when you have to balance internet connections and engaging. So, oh, let's see, what are people saying? Oh, Jackie, we're talking about getting chickens, but my toddler is a bit of a butt, and they might not get along. Well, Jackie, as I always say, the kids are always growing, right? So in a couple months, 6 months, your child's going to be different. So who knows? I'm excited. I got to figure out where to even get my chickens. There's this, have you guys heard at Trader Joe's, people will take those fertilized, Trader Joe's sells fertilized eggs. Have you guys seen that? And so people will take them home and try to hatch them. I say chicken fertilizer is magnificent to use. It'll make the growth. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it, Richard. My plan is to have a movable chicken run. That's what I see people do. You literally like take that chicken run and you move it. I guess I'll need a coop house that can also move with it. And you literally drag it from one spot to the next. My backyard is not big, so I would literally like move it over just a little bit. And then they can dig up, scratch up the dirt there. And then I'll move it over another spot the week over. It's going to be great. That backyard is going to be full of dirt, lovely compost stuff that I will then use in the front yard. I don't know. It's going to be amazing. We're building up this whole ecosystem. Is it very stinky, Richard? Yeah, that's a good point, Jackie. My friend was warning me that it is smelly. And I'm like, well, there's got to be ways to neutralize that, right? Oh, Erin, yes. Okay, yeah, sorry. So Trader Joe's is this one US company where they sell a lot of, it's just like a grocery store, but it tends to emphasize more pre-made foods. So a lot of sandwiches, ready to eat type stuff, a lot of frozen stuff. So that's, and then it'll be pretty, there will be a good selection of global foods as well. And so Trader Joe's happens to sell fertilized eggs. I'm not even sure why, because I don't think at the other grocery chains do that. They only sell, it must be unfertilized eggs. Yeah, Jackie. And so they'll sell fertilized eggs, and what I hear people do is they'll take the Trader Joe's eggs, take it home and hatch some of them. I think they're mostly the brown egg-laying hens, but pretty cool. You could buy like a box of eggs for $3.99 and hatch your own chickens. Whatever you do, do not handle the chicken fertilized by hand. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Richard. I will do dirt with gloves, and anything else definitely have to wear gloves as well. Oh, you spelled it right. Okay, Jackie, you want ducks. Ducks? Okay, tell me about it. Like, do you have to have a pond for ducks? Do we have to have a pond for ducks? I'm supposed to be walking. I'm supposed to be walking here. Ducks. I like the idea of ducks. I'm just like, well, I do want a pond, but that's going to be in 2 years' time. Not after I get my chickens and get into the habit of taking care of them. And then in 2 years' time, I want to do a pond with whatever space I have left back there. Maybe I won't have any more space in the backyard at that point. Well, whatever. We'll worry about it when I get there. I'm walking. Richard, we were asking you earlier, does it get smelly, the chickens? My friend was warning me that it does get smelly, but I feel like maybe there are ways to manage that. Yes, Aaron, he is. He is from the UK too. And he says he has lots of good land that he's able to grow a garden in. And he also has chickens. He's also from the UK, yes. Jackie, you're saying, I met a lady and watched her call her ducks. She said, quack, quack, let's go. Clap twice and oh my gosh. How cute is that, Jackie? Oh my gosh, I need that experience too. Oh my gosh, how cute. How cute is that? Oh, I need that experience too. Are chickens not that smart? Will chickens not do that? I'm excited to learn about chickens. I keep telling the kids they ask for pets, and I'm like, how about a chicken for a pet? They are open to the idea of chickens. As a pet, they're open to it. I'm excited. I mostly ground the eggshells and then use the residue for the houseplants. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. That's perfect. Yes, I see lots of folks do that. I see lots of folks do that. They do the residue, the grounded up eggshells. Hello, hi, I'm walking, but also really here to talk about growing food, cooking. Some includes garden to table, and then of course getting outside. So that's getting outdoor movement. Of course, gardening means being outside. So vitamin D and all. Erin, let's see. Oh, Jackie, how often do you do that? Jackie's asking Richard, how often do you do that? Aaron, let's see. I wish I could have chickens, but I have a cat and a dog. I'm not sure they. Ooh, that is rather tricky. You'd be running a zoo at that point, Aaron. My dog Poppy would probably chase them around the garden. Oh, yes. Chicken fertilizer does smell, so keep it in a dark, dry area. Dark, dry. Okay. I was gonna say, um, Jackie, I wonder if because of our hot climate, it'll kind of dry out the fertilizer so it neutralizes the smell, right? Because anytime poo sits there wet, that's when it smells. But as soon as it dries out, there's no smell. Hello, la dieda. I'm walking here until 40 likes. I enjoy growing my own food, cooking, getting outside. That's what my channel likes to talk about. So welcome here. This walking or steps goes with the getting outside aspect of my channel. I live in North Texas, so some of the things that are growing right now are in my garden are eggplant, Chinese eggplant, the long skinny ones. I did grow American Black Beauty last year, but this year it looks like I only grew the Chinese eggplant. I used to have pumpkins. I wish I had them. I'll plant them again next year. Let's see. Yeah. How often do I do... Richard, I believe Chucky was asking, how often do you ground up the eggshells to put in the houseplants? Is it like once a week? Hi, Lottie, it does. So yeah, feel free. Are you into any of these things? Growing, cooking, or getting outside? Cooking would specifically be things like garden to table is what I enjoy doing. But of course, it's seasonal. And we do get freezing temperatures here in North Texas. So I say seasonal in that aspect. But I'm also doing a greenhouse this year. So hopefully I'll be able to have some plants alive. And yeah, stuff to eat. I don't know, hopefully. I have some broccoli and cauliflower that I started from seed. This is actually my first time growing it. And the reason why I haven't in the past is because they're just more difficult vegetables to grow, I keep hearing. They're heavy feeders, so they need a lot of nutrients from your soil. And then they have lots of pests, cabbage worms in particular. So the best way to grow them is probably to keep them in a mesh its entire life, which is really sad. But, and just a lot more maintenance, right? Because you gotta like uncover it, cover it. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to have something to show because that'd be pretty amazing to do broccoli and cauliflower. I've mostly done leafy greens so far, so Swiss chard, kale. Those are easier to grow because they don't require like the formation of more larger vegetables. Once a week for houseplants, Richard says. Nice. Aaron, do you have Home Bargains or B&M in Texas? Quite popular here. Quite popular shops in the UK. I think in Texas, I'm not familiar with their name, but just based on the name alone, I imagine it's something like a TJ Maxx where it's like a home goods. You go there and you can buy discount house stuff. Is that what you're talking about, Erin? Is it a place where you go buy discount house or garden stuff? So we do have something similar. TJ Maxx is its name. Or Ross, I guess. Although Ross is not as organized or as nice as TJ Maxx Home Goods. Okay, yeah. We do have something similar like that. Cute house stuff, yes, on discount. Actually, the watering plant, that yellow watering plant, I don't know if you guys have seen it online, but in my videos, that one I got from TJ Maxx. That's where you get the cute stuff for discount. Or Home Goods is also the name it goes by. Jackie, you're saying, I've been around a number of states here in the US, but haven't seen either of those stores, Erin. Yeah. Yeah, TJ Maxx we have. Oh, TK Maxx. Oh, is it the same thing, Erin? It must be, right? TK Maxx. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't. Okay, I saw topics coming up around TK Maxx, but I had no idea what it was, and I'm glad you connected it for me here. So apparently TJ Maxx maybe goes by TK Maxx in the UK. I'm gonna have to go verify this. Oh, how cool! How cool. That's exciting. I was just walking here. So grow, cook, get outside. That's exciting. Have you guys had any good deals? And tell me about your coolest finds, either at TJ Maxx or Home Goods. I was telling you guys my yellow watering can is the one from TJ Maxx or Home Goods. And then I got this little, I guess I got a little like house plant container also from TJ Maxx as well. Let me see if I can show you guys this one. I'll show you guys. Oops. Let's see if I can show you guys. I have a snake plant here. Look. Oh, can you guys see it? Okay. Here. Oh. Okay, let me just turn off the green screen temporarily. Hold on. Let me turn it off real quick. Okay. See? Do you see that planter? This is one that I got at TJ Maxx. It's quite cute, right? It's like 3-legged. It is a little bit easy to knock over, but it's a good size. And I've got my snake plant that desperately needs a repotting. Okay, let's see. I wanted to put this back on just to keep our topics focused. Let's see. When you ground eggshells, add some white vinegar and a little water. Mix it all in. Nice. Very nice. Hang out here. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Have you guys participated in other lives? What do they do in the other lives? I see there's like a conversation where another creator gets another creator together and they chat. But yeah. What other lives have you guys participated in? I just want to hear. What do people do in those? Where are we? We're in October. October! It doesn't feel like October in Texas, though. Jackie can empathize. It's like it's cold in the morning, but then by afternoon it is super warm. And by warm I mean 85 degrees in Celsius. I'm not sure what that converts to, but it'd be something like maybe 27 Celsius. Richard, you're saying, by the way, I'm not a gardener. I learned this from my parents. I'm a rail engineer. By the way, Richard, you're saying, by the way, I'm not a gardener. I learned this from my parents. I'm a rail engineer. Okay. Very cool. Why do you say you're not a gardener and that your parents tell you that? That's very cool. Lots of snails. Let's see. Aaron, you're saying lots of snails like the plants I have and they eat them. Oh, so I crush up some eggshells and sprinkle around the plant, and apparently they don't like. Oh, perfect, Aaron. Okay, I have heard this. And the eggshells itself cut, right? So that might be a good way to add spikiness to the snails to discourage them. I like that idea. The other things that I used to do is I used to take a roller, toilet paper roll, the used one, cut the cardboard core, and then I would cut in half, and then I put it at the base of the plant just to kind of protect it, and that helped. You're right though, like in the spring when you're trying to put those seedlings in the ground, the most annoying thing when like the snails and the roly-polies come and then just your plant no longer exists on day 2. I forget about those struggles. Right now it's like not enough water. But yes, I forget about the springtime struggles because I'm no longer in it. Jackie, you're not usually social online, so oh, okay, how exciting, Jackie. This would also be that I'm usually not very social online either. I mean, like, I like never watched YouTube until I started my channel. When you're a mom, you have like different priorities, right? Just like, but yeah, hopefully we'll all be able to. But I love being in this space because I get to learn from you guys, and it's been really exciting to share all these things that I've learned and put together all the little bits of information that you guys share with me. Or walking. I'm gonna hang out for another 20 minutes. Let's see what is so in the UK you guys have freezing temperatures, right? I just remember you guys getting angry, right? So do you guys plan to do greenhouses to protect your plants? Oh, oh, that's amazing, Richard. That is amazing, Richard. I did not I did not grow up learning to garden or how to grow my own food. It's something that I've recently acquired since COVID happened, and I've been learning so much and I love it. It's incredibly exciting to see something that's this big grow into something that you can actually eat. Super exciting. And now I just want more of it. I need more pumpkins. I need more large vegetables. I need more eggplants. I need more watermelons. Now, next year it's going to be about how I can plant more and fill the front yard with more things I can grow. That's awesome, Richard. Very cool. Yeah, I gotta have more though. I gotta have more pumpkins next year, more tomatoes. I'm gonna plant even more densely because Jackie, like we were talking about the other day, it is incredibly brutal out in the front yard. You're absolutely right, especially in my yard too. I need more canopies or different layers, which I'm slowly working on. I have some blackberry bushes that I've kind of kept towards the house itself just because I'm trying to figure out how I should train them because I don't want them growing in the middle of the yard. It looks really unruly, so I need to find a way to better control them. I'm not sure how to do that yet, but I'm really excited about doing that. And if I once I figure out a placement for them in the front yard, they'll grow a lot better. Because right now they're literally up against the house. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, but I want to move them. Yay! Okay, Richard, awesome, awesome, very cool. Ah, that's awesome. I worked until I was laid off in the last 2 years, and now I'm here just trying to find the right balance between being present for my family, but also, I guess, finding a way to fill my time in a meaningful way. And so that's what I'm doing here on social media. I was interviewing for a little bit to go back into work, but decided that as of right now, what is that? It's a bug. It looks like a bee almost. Okay. Let me gently take it and move it outside. But then I realized, oh, okay. Hello in there. And then I think it's a bee. I'm gonna take it outside, you guys. It's like a little black bee. Oh, it keeps hiding away. Okay. But one of the things that I realized is that a lot of them were requiring me to go back into the office, and I didn't want to. I wanted to be around for my kids as well. So, and it's tough. It's tough trying to be a really present mom, but also trying to make a living as well. I got it. Okay, I got it, you guys. Here, let me see if I can show you guys. Hello, Dolly. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Okay, let me see if I can I'm pretty sure it's a black bee. I'll show you guys when I get outside. Hang on, almost at the door here. Okay, let's see. And flip it around. Can I show you guys? Oh, I think it's in here. Do you see? Oh, you guys can't see. Let me take off the green screen. Ooh. Oh, here it is. Is that a bee, you think? I think it's a bee. A black bee. Yeah, a black bee. Anyway, I'm putting you back outside. Here we go. Bye. Okay, that's right here. Oops, oops, oops. We let it go, you guys. Excited to get that out of our house. I like bugs, but not when they're in the house. Or I like most bugs, just not certain ones like the pests. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's see what you were saying. I'm gonna put this back on this. It was the banana tree. It was the banana tree that my husband planted here that inspired me to go, oh, oh, Jackie, was it? Oh my gosh, how exciting. It was literally that banana tree that we always talk about. The blue banana tree. Uh-oh, where's my video? Here we go. It's a blue banana tree. Ah, how exciting. Oops. I'd love to grow oranges with pie and proper bananas, but that wasn't really, yeah, and yeah, not for me either. Yeah, I know. I have lots of moderators now. Thank you, guys. So you guys should join. Yeah, I realize that having more moderators than less is good. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm like slowly building up my community. So thank you for being here. America has some strange. Well, you guys do too. You guys also have some interest. Like I'm pretty sure you have. But I don't have any banana slugs here in the southern part of the U.S., but I hear they're present in the Northeast and in California. They're like these yellow large slugs. Yeah, are you guys? Dolly, I love your inspirational comment. It's like none of you guys had channels. Would you like to start one? Dolly's asking if you guys are also going to be starting your own channels. I'm walking. Ooh, I'm at 17 likes. What was I gonna say? We do have a lot of insects. I don't know, those stink bugs right now are trying to eat at my beautiful cherry tomatoes that are forming outside. Oh, let me go show them. Just chatting here. Is already so. Oh, I know, Jackie. You know, it took me a really long time. I was doing a faceless account for like a really long time. But then after a while, I was like, well, I'm no longer in corporate anymore. So I can kind of do my own thing. And that's when I got bold. I think it was when I like finally realized that I'm good not going back to corporate. That's when I felt comfortable about putting myself out there. And then once I started, it was like I couldn't not, because you know how it is. Like you want the human connection. Anyway, so that's how I got into it. Yes. Ah, that's right, Richard. You're running a whole farm in addition to being a rail engineer. You're doing good work out there, Richard. Oh, Dolly, I like that. Speak through an avatar. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, putting myself out there took a lot, and you get lots of comments, right? Because of the way you're exposed. So I'm learning to develop a thicker skin, realizing that if your content went viral and people from the other side start chiming in, that's because you made it big. Like that's how you know you made it big, when the haters also start commenting. So it's a good thing. It's a flattering thing. Dolly, you're saying it's really nice to meet you all. Please feel free to read my bio. Yes, okay. Yes, Dolly. Awesome. 11 for. Let's see, what else are we going to talk about here? So on Saturday, I did a live where I did plant some carrot seeds, and hopefully that will work. But I think you will be impressed by. I think I will be impressed, Richard. I think I will be very impressed. Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited, Richard. I am really excited for you. Or to see your vegetables. I don't know. Too bad you can't like send pictures through YouTube. But that would be really cool. I'm so excited for you. and I'm so excited to potentially see it. Right now there's not a whole lot going in my garden, and I think I do need to figure out an irrigation system. Richard, what's your irrigation system? What do you do for irrigate? Oh, maybe you don't have to because of natural rainfall. That is something that I need to sort out. My sprinkler system. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Hello, hello. It also helps front garden how to grow. Yeah. Oh, Jackie, you're asking me if I'm sharing other. Yeah, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram as well. Yeah. Yeah. For right now, I'm just uploading most of the same content. TikTok is a little bit different though, so I do have some slightly different content that's specific to that platform. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I also did, I'm also doing Facebook, although I haven't really figured out how to grow there. It's been a lot tougher to grow. I think maybe because it's like such an old platform. I don't know, and it is supposedly connected to Instagram. But yeah. Yay! Okay, yeah, awesome job, Aaron. Yeah, so I use Instagram too. I'm much smaller there. I'm still working on growing there. But yes, how exciting. I never buy from super. That is awesome, Richard. You're entirely self-sufficient. I'm super impressed, Richard. I don't understand how you have the time. You're working full-time and you're also running a farm with chickens. Like I'm only doing okay, well I have kids that I'm raising too. I forgot about that. And it's a real job. It's a real job raising a family. So let's not discount that. But that is super cool, Richard. Okay, see you soon. See you soon, Aaron. Take care. Thanks for hanging. That is awesome. That's where I want to be, Richard. Although I'm not sure I have enough land, but I want to grow as much as I can. And I'm getting there. And we're getting there. Getting there. It takes a whole lot of time, Richard, though, so I'm like super impressed. Super impressed. Takes a whole lot of time. And then like how do you have time to like feed yourself too? Cooking takes time too, especially if you're eating yourself too. That is amazing. That is amazing, Richard. You're an amazing person. I can't wait to learn more and more from you. That is so amazing, Richard. I'm still processing it. Sorry. So I'm still saying the same thing over and over again. I definitely still have to go to the supermarket. You built your own water catchment and provided my... Oh, cool! You definitely put those engineer skills to work. Nice. I built my own water catchment. That's very cool. And provided my own power. Like solar panel, you mean? Or do you use water to power electricity? That is intense, Richard. That is so cool. I'm not even there yet. When I get there, I look forward to any guidance you may have to offer. Jackie, you said, oh, I found out I have a chast tree in the front yard when it was gifted to me. They told me it was a wisteria. That's funny. Why do you? I'm using green screens just so I can put this banner up because like I can take it off. It just is the same in the back. I'm just using it just so I can put this banner here because you know how sometimes it's like people join and then they start talking about really unrelevant stuff. I just felt like putting that there helps people focus and not digress from the conversation because then there's just a whole lot of other noise that we have to manage. So that's why I'm using it. But yeah, it's the same background. Same background. A chast tree. What's a chast tree? I'm not. You're not married. Yeah, you don't have your own family, but you still got a full-time job and you're running a whole farm. So still really impressive. Yeah, I would do the Aaron, you're just doing. Yeah, I would do the same. Smart decision. Oh, Aaron, is that what you're saying? Yeah, using the banner, right? Because otherwise people talk about a whole bunch of other stuff. It's like, let's focus the conversation, right? Anyway, so that's why I do it. It's not like there's anything to hide. It's just that if I don't, And so I got the idea from TikTok, because on TikTok you can actually put a banner and it allows everything else to be transparent. But it seems the only way that I can replicate that here is using a green screen. So that's what I'm doing here. Right? I feel like putting in the banner really has helped manage the conversation. Especially, and it helps me kind of like help people visually understand what we talk about here on my channel. Especially being a female content creator, you really got to focus the conversation. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing it. Or even on any channel. It's just, I do find on YouTube there seems to be like a lot of a lot of males on that happen to be following me, and so that's what I found. Dolly, let's see, you're saying, shared you to my community. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, I appreciate it. I am only hanging out for another 5 minutes though, so I appreciate that though, Dolly. Dolly, yeah, Erin was just saying how she liked the use of my banner, and I was just saying I use it to focus the conversation because otherwise you get random people commenting on random stuff. Richard, I'm an engineer. Yes, yes, I can see how you're using your trade skills to, that is awesome. To design unusual things that's beneficial to, love that, Richard. Love, 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 love. Water catchment. That is something that I want to do. I just don't have a place to store it. I think ideally I'd want to put it underground. What is your water catchment situation like, Richard? Hello, Growing with Hudson. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I was hoping to catch people during their lunch hour, but I understand. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi though. Richard, I was asking you about the water catchment. What does yours look like? I have a gutter system, and right now the extent of what I've done is I take plants like taro, which is a root vegetable that loves water, and I put it at the base of my gutter spouts. That's the extent of water catchment that I've done. In prior years, what I did was whenever I heard it start raining, I would literally run out with my 5-gallon buckets, and I'd have me and my kids catching the water in the gutter that comes out, gushing out of the gutter, and then we would cap it and slowly use it over time. But not sustainable. But not sustainable. Oh, Hudson, thanks. Dolly, thanks for the introduction to Hudson. Appreciate it. But yes. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Vivor has an affordable one. For water catchment? Okay. Let me go check that out. Jackie, I still run outside of the... Jackie, I'm reading your comment. I ran outside of the rain to uncover 2. That's pretty good. 50-gallon barrels to catch the runoff. I love that. Okay, you have a serious one. I just don't know where I would put my barrels. I kind of want to hide them though. Okay. I have a lot of things to work on, and that is one of them. Irrigation of the water of the garden. I think I'm still gonna need a watering system though, in addition to catching runoff. Let me think about that some more. Hello, hello, individual of universe. I'm excited, Hudson, to learn from you. They've been dry for weeks. Oh, exactly right, Jackie. Still need some sort of rain, or a water system here in Texas. We got rain, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? I don't know, so sun for the next 2 weeks. I don't know. So I still got to figure out my sprinkler system. Jackie, do you use a sprinkler system then? I really want to change it to the underground watering systems, like the black holes with the little holes in it that slowly releases water. That's what I want to change my sprinkler system to. But the tricky part is going to be like digging out those sprinkler PVC pipes and replacing them. Thank you for stopping by, Roosevelt. We're going to wrap up here shortly anyway. Water catchment is pretty easy to install. My catchment is hard to explain. Oh, I see. But you use 5 very large containers. Okay. I said, Growing with Hudson. Are you planting for fall? Hudson, I am in North Texas. zone 8A. We do get freezing temperatures, but I'm still trying to grow anyway because I plan to have a small greenhouse setup. And by greenhouse setup, it literally means like a cattle panel laying on its side with like plastic sheets over, two of them to make a circle. Because it's going to be my front yard, so I don't want something that's walk-in. It's just too stand out-ish for a front yard, but I want to put it somewhat lower to the ground, so that's what I'm planning on doing. Yes. Individual universe. What vegetables do you grow? Which places? Okay, so North Texas, close to Dallas, is where I am. That would be the biggest city. And right now I have Chinese eggplant growing. Some of the things that I want to grow for this fall are broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. What else? I don't know, all the things. I started a bunch of new seeds, but it's still 85 degrees here in Texas, though, during the day. I need to figure out. Some of my seeds are sprouting and some of them are not, and I think it's just because it's just very warm here still during the day. Jackie, I do not use a sprinkler system. Living in a metro makes life. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely in a more urban area. Yeah. The house came with a sprinkler system, but now it looks like it needs some fixing. And I'm wondering if this is just a good time for me to also switch it out. Or if I can, but obviously I'm always trying to find a more, better design. One where I can leverage more rainfall. So I got to figure out how that I can work that in. We're still in the middle 90s down here. Yeah, I know you're even further south, Jackie. So yes, that makes sense. We're a little cooler. It's 85 degrees here. Individual universe. That's interesting. I'm thinking of using a sprinkler system. How is it, guys? Sprinkler system water your garden? I can't say that would be my first choice, only because you know how sprinklers are. They come up out of the ground and they spray everywhere. So it gets on your leaves and it will increase things like powdery mildew. So ideally you don't want something like that. You want something that lays close to the ground like a drip system. That is what I eventually want to change mine to. I'm just trying to figure out how to affordably do that. I'm just thinking about it now. Now is actually a really good time now that the weather's cooling off and the garden is not as active as it will be. That's what I got to figure out. Richard, if I were in Texas, I could figure out a way to catch some water, but it takes some time to analyze the situation before. Yeah. I have some gutter systems in place, so maybe I will try like a barrel system. But again, I want the barrel to be hidden. I don't want to be and then like I have to like route the lots of things to think about. I'll figure it out though. Yeah. Individual universe. Yeah. I think anytime you're doing a garden, ideally, if it's a drip system, it's better overall because you don't lose out on evaporation. The sprinkler systems, it kind of sprays everywhere. It gets on the leaves, places that you don't want it. Induces disease, and then it also, induces disease, and then it also evaporates quickly, right? So the best, most efficient way of watering is literally at the base. Drip systems are good for that. Like the copper drip systems are also good, but that's really expensive. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's something I want to figure out. Barrels and watering cans. Yep, I've definitely been using my watering can. But is that also why my pumpkin died though? Anyway. Okay. Okay, we're at time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for this hour. Appreciate it. It's a good conversation. I'm going to be thinking about how I'm going to water rain for figure out my watering system for next year. Hopefully I'll make some progress this winter on it. You guys have a lovely day. Take care. Thank you guys for the like. Appreciate it. And catch y'all on Wednesday, same time. Talk soon. Take care. Be well. Let me see what you. Thank you. You guys too.